Mesopotamia. A region Mesopotamica is the humid and verdant area of northeast Argentina, comprising the provinces of Misiones, Entre Ríos and Corrientes. The landscape and its characteristics are dominated by two rivers, the Paraná and the Uruguay. The long parallel courses of the two rivers, and the verdant areas between them, inspired comparisons to the region called Mesopotamia, in modern-day Iraq. The Spanish named the Argentine region after the Mideast region. The provinces of Formosa, Chaco and Santa Fe share Mesopotamia's features, as do the neighboring regions of nearby Brazil, Paraguay and Uruguay. Mesopotamia has some of the most popular tourist attractions in Argentina, mainly the Iguazu Falls, the Iguazu National Park and the Jesuit mission stations in Misiones. The Ibera wetlands in Corrientes are an extensive area of flooded forest similar to Brazil's Pantanal. The region is part of the Brazilian Central Plateau. The whole region has high rainfall, particularly in August and September, up to 2,000 mm annually. Misiones, in the northern part of Mesopotamia, is largely covered by subtropical forest, with caiman, toucans and monkeys. Fast decomposition of organic matter gives the area a red soil with only a thin fertile layer that can easily be washed away. Corrientes is marshy and wooded, with low hills. Entre Ríos is covered with fertile pasture lands stretching into Uruguay. The flora of Mesopotamia includes the Ute palm, which is a protected species in the El Palmar National Park, and the Araucaria angustifolia. Tree ferns, orchids and large trees can also be found. Yerba mate is grown largely in Mesopotamia. 1,800 square kilometers of Misiones are devoted to its production. The region is also important for cattle and sheep, poultry, linseed, tobacco, citrus and rice. Gualeguaychú in Entre Ríos is popular for its carnival at the beginning of Lent. Corrientes is also known for its carnival celebrations and is a center of music and festivals generally. The chamamé music style has recently seen a resurgence in popularity. The region called Littoral consists of the Mesopotamia and the provinces of Chaco, Formosa and Santa Fe. Climate. Mesopotamia has a subtropical climate with no dry season. Under the Köppen climate classification, it has a humid subtropical climate. The main features of the climate are high temperatures and abundant rainfall throughout the year. Rainfall is abundant year-round since much of this region lies north of the subtropical high-pressure belt, even in winter, meaning that it is exposed to moist easterly winds from the Atlantic Ocean throughout the year, with abundant precipitation throughout the year. Water deficiencies and extended periods of droughts are uncommon, and much of the region has a positive water balance. Precipitation, with the exception of Misiones province, which receives abundant precipitation year-round. Precipitation is slightly higher in summer than in winter and generally decreases from east to west and from north to south. Average annual precipitation ranges from less than 1,000 mm in the southern parts to approximately 1,800 mm in the eastern parts of Misiones province. Summers are one of the most humid seasons, with an average precipitation of 350 mm in these months, although it can range from a low of 300 mm to a high of 450 mm. Most of the rainfall during summers falls in the form produced by convective thunderstorms. Fall is one of the rainiest seasons, with many places receiving over 350 mm. This can vary from a high of 480 mm in Misiones province to less than 180 mm. Similar to summer, precipitation falls mainly in the form of convective thunderstorms. Winter is the the driest season with a mean precipitation of only 110 mm. Mean winter precipitation ranges from less than 40 mm in the west to over 340 mm in the eastern parts. Unlike summer and spring where precipitation mainly falls from convective thunderstorms, most of the precipitation during winter comes from frontal systems, particularly the Sudeste, which often bring long periods of precipitation, cloudiness, cooler temperatures and strong winds. Spring is similar to fall with a mean precipitation of 340 mm. Temperatures. Summers are very hot and humid owing to abundant rainfall, while winters feature mild to warm weather. As a whole, the region has high temperatures throughout the year. Northern parts are more warmer than the southern parts. In Misiones province, mean annual temperatures range between 18.3 degrees Celsius in Bernardo de Irigoyen to 21.2 degrees Celsius in Posadas. The lower mean annual temperature recorded in Bernardo de Irigoyen, despite being located further north than Posadas, is due to its higher altitude, resulting in a cooler climate. In Corrientes province, mean annual temperatures range from 19.7 degrees Celsius in Quirazucuatia in the south to 22.2 degrees Celsius. The southern parts of Corrientes province have cooler temperatures and have a climate more similar to Entre Ríos province, where mean annual temperatures in that province range from 17 degrees Celsius in the south to 20 degrees Celsius in the north. During heat waves, temperatures can exceed 40 degrees Celsius in the summer months, while in the winter months, cold air masses from the south can push temperatures below freezing, causing frost. However, such cold fronts tend to be brief and are less intense than areas further south or at higher altitudes. Snowfall is extremely rare and mainly confined to the uplands of Misiones province, where the last significant snowfall occurred in 1975 in Bernardo de Irigoyen. Bibliography. Louis S. Daniel. The History of Argentina, United States. Palgrave Macmillan. ISBN 1-4039-6254-5. Fitkow, E. Illis, J. Klinger, H. Schwabe. Biogeography and Ecology in South America. Springer. ISBN 9789401197311.